Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Mech Engineer here with me, Core. And I'm going to aim for a little bit of a shorter episode this time because I feel like this game is best done in short bursts. So if you guys like it, let me know in the comments below. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments below. But since this goes pretty quick, I am going to try and keep things pretty quick. We'll see how well I do with that. I know sometimes I struggle a little bit, but that's okay. In any case, in the last episode, we were well rewarded with some nuclear power plant parts, or a nuclear engine, something like that, which was very interesting and allowed us to move towards our goal, let's say, of being a little bit more resilient here. So as we take a look back, it's been a couple days since we looked at this. We do have some things in production. We'll get some components here tomorrow. We also have this thing, whatever this is, a luring beacon. Interesting. Okay, so it's pretty expensive. It takes a lot of engineers, takes a lot of metal, but we can do it, which is kind of fun. We also have our research, and that is just about done here. That is, I think, 1 day left on that, 2 days left on the rocket launch, and 3 days left on the thin armor plate. So when we get this, these 80 engineers back, we're going to go ahead and push forward on the cabin 1 reinforced frame, and we'll go from there. We will also probably start, I think we should probably start doing some additional stuff since we have engineers. We may end up, I'll make another one of these cannons. Maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. While we're at it, we should probably sort out what we're going to do with these cannons. So this will be Storm. Storm, you are going to be... tank, because you're gonna have a literal tank cannon on your arm. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and fill you up there. Actually, you know what, let's put you up to speed with that. I don't think we are going to, we're not gonna give you an engine just yet. And I think the reason for that is because I don't know if we're going to be doing some hot weather or cold weather, and it's going to be very expensive to switch things out and do that. So let's go ahead and ignore that for now, and we will continue. So the cannon here has a high weight. We do have several of the pips in weight, low energy cost, high damage, and high armor penetration. Now, of the things that I want, I probably want... critical strikes, I think, would be the one. So it reduces the armor penetration rather significantly, but let's assume that we can get that pretty high up, to be honest. And then if we do that, that's 116 damage. Some of these shots are just going to absolutely slaughter everything that it runs into. We don't particularly care about the energy consumption. I think we'll go with 10 armor pen. And let's go ahead with the... Yes, there we are. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. I don't know if that's going to be the way of the future, but 36, and then we will probably have something very small here. Let's go ahead and customize this one. That's probably okay. Realistically, I think we don't need that much accuracy on this guy, and instead what we're going to do is we are going to bring that in until it's real close. I think we'll go with that. Now, the other thing that I was curious about is, let's take a look at squad lead here. I don't know what is up with squad lead's weapon. Seemed like it was having some trouble here. But that could just be me. There's a maximum. Yeah, it should be accurately hitting anything. Yeah, okay, so it should be hitting anything, actually, but that is fine. This actually, as I'm noticing now, doesn't have a specific upgrade. Interesting. I would not mind a fire component, though. That would be quite fun. It does, let's see, so that decreases the armor penetration, but that's okay. And then we can go from there. So let's go ahead and try this with squad lead here. Go with that. I'm going to go ahead and move tank over here. Let's try to equip him as best we can. So we're going to move that and that. This may reduce his armor somewhat significantly. I'm not 100% sure, but we will give it a shot. I think 11 will probably be okay. And then, do we want to give him melee defense? Probably not. We don't need that, I don't think. Let's go ahead and do that. And who knows? Maybe this is just fine. I don't actually know. The reactor, if we pop the reactor in there, yeah, it goes way, way over, which is not great, but that is something that we have to work with. So it's possible that what we do here is we take a couple of pips off. That drops it down. I'm not sure if this is going to be the way, but might be worth at least taking a look at, trying it out once or twice, seeing how it goes, and then going from there. So, tank, let's go ahead here, pop this on, and you're still going to be really heavy. So maybe we just need to wait to get a better engine in order for this to get working, which I think is going to be done here in, yes, 1 day or so. So let's give this a shot. Either way, he's going to be in the back line for right now. And squad lead is ready to go. So let's upgrade that. Oh, he's heavy. 179 over 72. Okay. So is that enough? I did not do the math correctly. Oh, come on. 1, 1, 1, 1. His passive armor is actually pretty darn awful. So if we took that off and then gave him that, that puts him even higher up. How about that? Nope. That did not help in any way, shape, or form. I know we did this already. I just... Oh, maybe. Nope. That's okay. That is fine. I don't want to take his armor down too much. That would just be rather problematic here. So instead, we will go ahead and drop this down one more time. And that drops the armor penetration. It doesn't matter. Okay. Squad lead. Take the weapons. Boom. All right. And now you have the ability to add some coating. We get 8 out of that. Perfect. Let's send him back up to the front lines. All right. So we now have a choice of what we are going to attack here. It looks like there is a city here. And this city looks kind of painful to get into. But I am confident in our troops' ability. So let's go ahead and get this started. First off, we will take... I think I'm going to take our standard squad. T1SL here. T1S1. We are going to bring the miner. We can bring Trigun 1 and Trigun 2. These guys are doing okay. Bob is looking good. Here, let's go ahead and trade Bob out for Ellen. I think that's okay. Alrighty. Take a look at that mission again. Looks like this city is going to be ours. I hope. Perfect. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, man. I'm still relatively terrible at this game, truthfully. Ooh, you know what? I just realized I can... Sorry. That changed slightly for me, or for you, but was a lot of change for me, so... And again, right there. Okay, we are right next to nests. So let's go ahead and make sure these guys are done. Let's crush that thing. And then we are going to get these guys down. I would like to kill that Bruckus. I do think we get additional Mutilon on this one. But this is quite nice. We are already down 3 nests. And it looks like there is 1 down here on the bottom left. And then also 1 down on the bottom right here. Yes, that is correct. Keep moving, guys. Nice. All right, we're going to wait for this guy to pop in. All right, and it does look like, yeah, the rockets are going this time, which is super nice. I'm excited about that. Keep going, guys. Let's knock this guy out as quick as we can. There we go. All right, the more resources we get, the absolute better. It looks like these guys are actually going through the wall. Huh, I was unaware of that. So let's push through here, and then we'll have miner go through here. That'll give us an opportunity to get through here. There we go. I don't think anyone's... No, it doesn't look like anyone's taken any damage, except for maybe Trigun 2. Maybe a brief thing here. We'll capture this, not that it's going to make much of a difference. But we're going to move you guys down here. Squad lead is going to be the one that protects most of us at this point. We do have 2 artillery shells. I'd prefer not to use them if possible. So I think what we're going to do instead here is we're going to bring... I'm going to take a look at how large this circle is. And then at the very zenith here, I'm going to take you and go here. Now, essentially, the goal here is to eventually tunnel through this, but I want to do it slowly and with precision, because I don't want to get caught off guard by these guys. I also need to pay very close attention with the sunspot. That sunspot's going to be really damaging if we're not careful, but I think we should be okay. So. And as long as everything looks okay as far as reactor temp, I think we are in a very, very low temperature environment, so we should be just fine. And I apologize, this is kind of the slow approach, but I think it's going to be the more effective approach that keeps us safer rather than trying to run in and out and hoping that we get the job done, especially because we're going to have to deal with this this nest here. So if we can punch through there, right, it'll be much, much easier for us to deal with. All right, yep, you're good to go. And then the other thing that we can do, you just go on through here. I don't think you'll do as well as you potentially could if we had all 4 diggers, but get moving, get moving. Go. See, now this is what's very frustrating, is these people are, they're disobeying orders, and as a result, they're probably going to get killed, which sucks. Now, the other thing is, oh dear, we got to get out of there. Got to get out. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Now, what we can do is we could actually engage this guy. Oh, okay. Weird. Normally, that guy is very aggressive towards me. But we do have an energy shield with number 2, the miner, so that could be used to our advantage. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. Perfect. That actually worked really, really well. Let's try and get through here quick. All right, there we go. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, the fact that she is disobeying orders so frequently is very frustrating here. I will level with you on that one. I will absolutely be honest on that. I get it. But now you're in a dangerous spot here. Woo! Very dangerous. All right, let's go ahead and keep moving. Let's see. Rockets, squad lead. Squad lead, you're going to move down here. I believe squad lead does not disobey orders. Let's go ahead and try and dig through this. Yeah, we should be just fine enough to get through these guys. There we go. Excellent. All right, let's keep moving. Now, the more we fire at this guy, the better. Looks like they're not moving too much. Let's get out of the way of that sunspot. Just keep pushing through. Yes, look at that guy go down. All right, perfect. And now we can move through. Still no damage on any of our units except for potentially Trigon 2, which I am okay with. Let's get someone to go through and collect this stuff, and then we will finish out the mission that way. Very nice. All right, nice and easy. I like it. And we are done. Very, very limited damage, if any, and on top of that, a clean set of health, or a clean bill of health. All right, good amounts. Oh, we got some science engineers, or science team and engineers team. Nice job. Now, time spent disobeying orders. I think the squad lead does not disobey orders. However, you, my friend, very frustrating. Now, the reality is maybe these guys all did it, but it feels like you were the one that did the most. In any case, other than that, we now have, let's see, this was not a city, was it? I don't think it was. Oh, no, it was a city. Yep. That was what we wanted to get to originally, and that was the goal there. So I think what we're going to do here is wait for these guys to move along. It is a little bit, what is it, acid rain or something like that? I don't know. Planes. Okay, I guess that's just planes. Interesting. But in any case, yeah, there's four metals worth of damage there. No big deal on that. I think at this point, though, we are ready to continue on with our day. Let's go ahead and push to the next day. So we got now 250 units of components. Let's go ahead and look at making some more. I think this is going to be, yeah, it's going to take 60 engineers on both sides. So, ooh, you know what? Can we do 2 of them? Yeah, so that's going to be done in 4 days. I think we're okay for now. Let's go ahead and pop this through. And we'll wait for... Oh no, we did get the engine research. So that allows us to pop in with a couple more engines. I don't know if we get multiple from that. I think we actually don't. That might just be the one. But in any case, let's go ahead and take a look at our facilities here, or our research facilities. So we do get access to Mutalon, new Mutalon-based technology, simple pulse laser, able to work in the atmosphere with reduced damage underwater, heats up the reactor. We also have access now to the improving the ice reactor, which is improving the components of the first reactor, so it's just an upgrade. We do have the opportunity to get needle bullets, which we've touched on before, but I am going to be focusing on this reinforced frame cabin. I don't recall how much. 50 engineers, 80, or 50 science, 80 science. So we will be getting at least this one next. Does unlock quite a few things. This one, I believe, unlocks... Ooh, I don't exactly remember. I know this tree down here somewhere is the mechs that you get. So additional mech types and unique things from there. But in any case, let's go ahead and take a look at tank here. Now, tank needs some new motors. We do have some new motors here. So we have, these guys are 2 weight, 43 power, 1 energy, and 10 speed. These guys are 10 weight, 11 energy, 55 power, and 8 speed. So you'll notice that the weight and energy is really kind of neutral, so to speak. Like if I replace this, it's a little bit better, but not the most amazing thing in the world. These guys, however, are pretty darn good. Am I crazy? Yeah, I am a little crazy. These are the nuclear reactors, I think, that we collected from that power plant. Now, so I kind of put my foot in my mouth there, so I do apologize. These guys are, they're heavy, but they do provide a lot of flexibility here. Now, on the flip side, these conventional reactors don't provide any energy, but they do provide really good power. Compared to 55, these are 60 with a speed of 12. So if we go ahead and put that in there, that almost puts us up to the maximum. And in doing so with here, we can do that. Now, the alternative, and this is something that I haven't touched on a whole lot, is that we can go into the energy consumption here, and we can modify a few things. So this isn't something that we're going to need to touch on now because we're really working on weight. But let's say we were at a really, really high energy consumption, 14 out of 38. Maybe that's 39 out of 38. What we can actually do is, at the cost of some max, or is it max cooling, or is it basic heat? We can actually reduce the amount of energy that's utilized in these machines, which is really, really cool. We'll go ahead and neutralize that because we don't really need to take that basic heat issue and go from there. But otherwise, let's go back to the motors and close that up. Nope, we just want to, hold on. There we go. Okay, so that's just a regular one. So we will end up taking one of these special engines here. That'll go through there. And this is going to be a big, tough guy. We're going to try him out. I don't know if he's going to be relatively productive or, you know, whatever. But in any case, that is all we needed for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the city. So we are doing okay in certain areas. We want to get better, though. First off, let's try and get the city energy up. So the main reactor is going to be right here. I would like to improve that. So that is going to be important. The next thing that we want to improve is probably going to be this. This will allow us to get an additional point in city energy, city damage, and 2 points in components and consumer goods. The only issue that I might say is that our food supply is relatively bad, so we might want to improve that as well. So a small hydroponics farm, that's probably fine. What is this? Storage. Protein farm. Okay, I mean, that's okay, but not great. Raw material factory. That actually might not be bad either. And a squirrel factory. Okay, interesting. All right. So it looks like we're kind of locked in on those. Let's see what the hydroponics farm needs. I think it's there, right? So you need the academic corpus. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. In any case, waste recycling center, that doesn't do anything for us. Protein, and you will see that we get an additional one of these each day. I don't remember if I've said that before, but something just to note that is important. Foundry, ooh, creates alloys and other things. Cool. In any case, hydroponics farm. What we need to do is we need to upgrade the academic corpus. So let's go ahead and do that. We will need to upgrade the disk eventually, and the disk is going to be important as well. This is all... I don't know if I'm doing this in the right order, but we're doing our darndest to make sure that we get things well. We do have a lot of... Oh, we got a lot of reactors here. Interesting. Oh, what is this? These are the nuclear reactors. Holy cow. Okay, I have not seen this before. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh my goodness, I had no idea that we had these before. Resistance multiplier, inner resistance, okay. External resistance. All right, is there a thing about this? Holy cow. Reactor? I guess, does it really matter, though? Ah, small nuclear reactor. Gets its energy from the intensification of the reaction, but the border, after which the temperature rises sharply, is very easy to cross. The main rods give energy and an energy multiplier. The protection system slows down the reaction. Heat generated enhances the reaction. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. We're going to figure that out. So if we look at this, reaction is 1, multiplier is 5, slowdown is 0. So if we compare this, slowdown multiplier is 3, slowdown is 7, I think. Yes, 6. So lower is better, if I'm understanding this correctly. These generate 40 power, weigh 80, have a max temperature of 1800, and a cooling power of 14. Okay. Oh, that's fascinating. Now, if we compare this to... So this has reactor cooling. Am I crazy? Is there literally, like, no energy? All right. I may be legitimately crazy. We will see. We will see. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use these. For right now, I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. But what I do know is that we do have these guys. They are a little bit less weight. They do provide a little bit less energy output and have a much lower max temperature. The cooling power, comparatively, is... Let's see. Hold on. Is that... Cooling power is, comparatively, 14 versus 2.2. Absolutely incredible. So, something to consider. But in any case, for right now, let's go ahead and hit our mission. I'm probably missing tons of value here. But I do see that this is available to us and is probably going to kill us. But aside from that, we have the ability to get some really good loot. I hope so, at least. And we are going to be using our same crew. Now, the one thing we will probably change is that T1, S1 is going to be dropped from that and moved down to tank. The reason for that is primarily that we don't need it. So at this point, we do have the recovery. You are going to be... Here, you know what? You can be Trigun 2. And you are going to be what? Overheating? You could be. Reload speed of mechs. No, that's not interesting. Speed of mechs. Taunt. Rescuing a mech. Speeds up overheating. Increases accuracy by 30% and gives 15% evasion. I think we are going to speed up overheating recovery just on the off chance that we can utilize you for something else. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and push forward with this. We will put SL, S1, S2, and S3. So this is going to be Tank's first outing. We will see how this goes. I'm not positive that it's going to be the most amazing thing in the world, but let's give it a shot. Alrighty, guys. I have tried this mission. This mission. Not what we did before. This mission. I have tried this mission. I have failed at this mission. Multiple times! There is a thing in there that looks somewhat like a wombat that decides it's going to jump around the map and kill you in about 1 to 2 seconds at most. Like, entire mech just gone in 1 to 2 seconds. And, yeah, I can't beat that with my current tech level. And quite honestly, this is not an Iron Man campaign, so we're just going to say we never did that mission at all. I apologize. I just can't beat it with my current tech level. But in any case, we are going to pick something else to do. Now, primarily what I'd like to do is I would like to identify where the next city is, and it is going to be down here. So if we can go down to the plains, maybe that is our solution. I don't know where... I'm going to guess this may actually be something terrifying, so rather than try and do that, we're just going to ignore it. Instead, I am going to try and go over here and here to go down because I'm expecting that this... I think that that is a bad place. I think that this is a bad place. Minesweeper-wise, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to level with you. But the other option is that if we go here... Well, we're going to deal with a lot of guys that are going to try and kill us, but we could get closer to the city. It's... Realistically, it's possible to go here. We could also go here or here. And if that's the case, maybe we go around or, you know, up and then around. But for right now, I think we are just going to think we're just going to try and collect some metallite. I think the metallite is going to be valuable long-term, and we can go from there. But aside from that, though, we probably want to... I mean, man, that's kind of a rough place to be, too. Really expensive, really hot. This would be not bad. Actually, you know what? That might be very nice because that gives us additional mutilon here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then in the next turn, we will probably take up either this one or that one, depending on how the enemy decides to take root here. Now, it is also entirely possible that this is a nest. And if it is a nest, then that's going to be kind of problematic. But that's okay. We can go from there. So let's go ahead and pop squad lead. 1, 2, and 3 here. And we're going to go forward. Alrighty, there we go. Now, there are 5 nests that we know of. There are 2 of them directly to our east, and then it looks like 3 of them down to the south. But I think the important bit is going to be... There we go. Yeah. So that flame is hopefully going to do its job very quickly. And then we probably want to go for these Bruckus, I think. Oh, 1 Bruckus already down. The flames doing their job very, very nicely. I think, yeah, we want to focus on this guy. It could also be that the cannon is doing a good job here as well. Maybe. These guys are not doing very well. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We can get around that. Let's... That's not gonna go well. Let's go here. Come on. Don't get shot at, please. Don't get shot at, please. I would appreciate that. Let's keep moving. We will collect that at the end there. I think squad lead might have almost hurt himself. We may be losing this Bruckus here just due to the fact that it ran and got hidden behind the giant dude. But if that happens, so be it. It's not what I want, but it may be just how it ends up. Now on the flip side though, we can go ahead and move over here. Get this done relatively quickly, and then make a nice quick mission out of it. Ooh, did I put it too far? Nope, just in time. Perfect. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. Yep, the Bruckus is gone, sadly, sadly. Why are you not firing? No, you are firing. It just doesn't appear that you are. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that ended up working out fairly well, to be honest. Let's go ahead and move over here. I don't know why the sound actually... Yeah, sorry about that. The sound actually dropped. There's some music, too. Color me surprised, to be honest. Come on, kill the turret. Oh, okay. I guess you guys moved. Interesting. Should be done nice and quick here. And there we go. Let's go ahead and capture the base. And ooh, I'll level with you. This may not have been the most productive, mission, but it is going to continue to give us facilities. It is going to continue to give us supplies and so on and so forth. And let's keep moving. All right. It also guarantees that this is not a nest, which means that, okay, so if I understand, and I may be doing a little bit of crazy talk here, but if I understand, the number is the number of nests around this square. So we know that, for example, there is nothing around this square. There is one around here within these 9 squares, and one, or at least I think that's a 2. Yeah, so there's starting to be more. So we'll do some analysis on that in the next episode, but I think that's where we're going to call it here for today. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I kind of work through that mission right here. That is the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. And once we get a little bit more, I don't know if it's armor per se, but once we get a little bit tougher, we will be dealing with that eventually. So other than that, I hope you guys had a good time. And if you liked the content, please do consider liking, subscribing, leaving any recommendations down below. and I will look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.